Welcome to Mora FC. It is what it is. This is the easiest way, the fastest way how to cut and sew palazzo trouser with no side seam. You can see that there's no side seam. That's the easiest way and the fastest way with half elastic waistband. You can see how beautiful it is. I'm going to give you all the details, the simplest and the easiest way to cut and sew a palazzo with no side seam with half elastic waistband. You can see how perfect elastic waistband has been. There's a calculation for this. I'm going to give you all the best, the simplest and the easiest way. You can see the band. Also, I'm going to explain to you the best way. It's Mora FC. It is what it is. Please do well and subscribe, like and share and comment if you are new to this channel, and do well and watch till the end of the tutorial. So without wasting my time, let's get started. So this is the paper. I'm going to use it for an example. Let's say your hip, not your hip, your thigh. Let's say your thigh is 10, so you have to multiply 10 by 2. That will give you 20. So let's say if your thigh is 20, then you have to multiply it by 2, and that will give you 40 plus 3 inch or 6 inch allowance. So after that, we're going to fold it in this way, like the way I'm going to. Your thigh, you measure your thigh. Whatever you get, you multiply it by 2. Then you add extra 6 inches to it. And we're going to fold it this way, like the way I fold it. I'm going to open it. Then you fold it this way. Then you second fold it this way. This is how the fabric is going to be folded. I'm going to open it again like this, then like that. That is how the fabric is going to be folded. So let's go on to the fabric. As you can see, this is the fabric. As you can see, as usual, you need your length and you need your hip measurement. You need your thigh or your lap measurement. You need your waist measurement, but we are not going to use that. That will come later on. So we come to the top. I'm going to leave one inch at the top. That is 1 inch. I'm going to mark 1 inch at the top. I'm going to explain to you the reason why I left 1 inch at the top soon. So this line will serve as our starting line. For now, it's going to serve as our starting line. So this elastic that I'm using, I have 1.5 elastic, 1.5 elastic. So if you are dealing with 1.5 elastic, that means I'm going to make it 3.5 for the band. I'm going to mark 3.5 for the band. So if your waistband is elastic is 1 inch, then you have to measure 2.5. My elastic is 1.5, so I'm marking 3.5. I'm going to explain to you the reason why I'm marking 3.5. You see that the elastic is 1.5, so we're going to fold our 1.5 into 2. That will give us 3, because the elastic have to enter inside the fabric. The fabric have to cover the elastic. Then the 1/2 inch will be the sewing point. The 1/2 inch will be the sewing. So that's why the reason why I mark 3.5 for the band. So you're going to divide your crotch. You're going to divide your crotch into 4, or you sit on a chair. You measure from where your waist is to the bottom of where you sit. That will be your crotch. But if you can't do that, you just have to divide your hip into 4, and that will give you the crotch line. So from the crotch line, that's when we're going to measure your lap or your thigh measurement. Then you divide that one by 2. When you divide your thigh or lap by 2, then you add 1 inch or 1.5 extra inches to it. As you can see, I've added 1.5 to it. Your hip, you divide your hip by 4. Like I said, we're going to use this one the same as for your waist. We're going to use the same measurement as for your waist because it's elastic. So we're going to add 1 inch to it. You divide your hip by 4, then you add 1 inch to it. You can see that I've added 1 inch. That's the 1 inch I've added to it. You measure from that line. We're going to come up by 1.5. Remember the band, our waistband is 1.5. So we're going to come up on that line by 1.5. Then we're going to measure the length of your palazzo. Have you seen where the tape measure start? You measure the length of your palazzo. It's Mora IFC. Do well, please. If you are new to the channel, do well and subscribe, like and share, and comment, and click on notification bell. So after that, you add your sewing allowance to it, 1 inch or 1.5 or 2 inch extra sewing allowance to the bottom for folding. So the lap measurement here, we're going to deduct 1 inch or 1.5 inch or 2 inch. It's going to depend how big you want your palazzo to be. This is a palazzo straight. It's a straight palazzo. There's no any curvy. So it's a straight palazzo. So we're going to come in by 1.5. I'm going to go in by 1.5. Then I'm going to draw a straight line that will touch your crotch line. Just like that. So we're going to cut. Don't cut the 1 inch that we left at the top. Look at the way I'm going to cut. The 1 inch that we left at the top is still there. So you're going to cut from this part only and leave that 1 inch there. I'll explain to you the reason why I left 1 inch. So let's keep on moving. It's Mora IFC. Please, if you are new to the channel, do want to subscribe, like and share, and comment, and click on notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about Mora IFC. It is what it is. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs. So after cutting it, you have something like this. It's going to be big to you. It's normal. Don't get scared. Don't run away. It is what it is. So don't just run away. Just is that how it's going to be. So let's come back to the top, to the waistline. Remember, we left 1 inch at that part. So I'm going to explain to you the reason why I left 1 inch. You know, our top, our waist, the back, our back is higher than the front. Do you understand? So when you do it that way, always your trouser, the back is always longer than the front. So that when you bend, it's not going to show your boxer or your pants. It's not going to show anything. So this is the 1 inch that we left at the top. So I will come forward this part. Then I'm going to measure 1/4. So I'm going to draw a straight line to hit that point, just like that. I post videos every Saturdays and sometimes on Sunday if I could be able to post this on Saturdays, and I do post on Wednesdays as well. So this will serve as a front, and this front, and that will be at the back to differentiate the front and the back. You know, the back is higher than the front. So let's get onto the sewing machine and let's do the miracles there. Let the right side face each other like this. Then you sew joint by joint. So see, I'm making the right side face each other. I'm going to sew from that part to that part. Then we do the same thing here. We're going to sew from here to here. What we do to the right, we do the same thing to the left. So let's go and do that. I have different styles, different tutorial, different styles. So do well and check it out. I have how to fix an elastic, full elastic waistband, and remember this is half elastic waistband. So if you want to do it fully, you can still check out the link in the description box below and learn how to fix the full one. This is just a half of it. So enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. Ask question, compliment, say something, you know, tell a friend about Morai FC. You're liking, when you like it, you comment, it motivates me. If you're new to the channel, please do well and subscribe. So we're going to take this part and this part. We're going to join them together, this part and the other part. Then we join them together. This part, these two of them, we're going to bring them together. So we open like this, then you join them together like that. I'm going to top stitch at that part so that I want the seam to match each other. I'm just kind of do a little bit of top stitch at that part. Please do well and subscribe, like and share and comment and give me a thumbs up. Please do give me a thumbs up, comment. Do comment. Ask question. If something is boring, you didn't understand, just ask. If you want to send me a style on my Facebook, on my Instagram, on my WhatsApp, do well and send it to me. If you are sewing something and you are finding something, you're finding difficulty in certain ways, just link me up and I'll explain to you for you to do whatever you are doing. You know, it's Morai FC. We are all helping each other. Don't use your hand to be cutting off the thread. So when I flip it like this, you can see there's a difference. This is the back. You can see the back and the front. So you come to the bottom side, the bottom of your trouser, then you fold ½ inch and ½ inch. It's going to depend the inches that you left. If you left 1 inch at the bottom of your trouser, then you have to fold ½ inch and ½ inch. But if you left 2 inches, then you have to fold 1 inch and 1 inch at the bottom side of it. IFC, it is what it is. Do well, subscribe, like and share, comment and give me a thumbs up. Like I said, if you are making something, anything that you are making and you are finding difficult to do it, just link me up on my Facebook or my Instagram or my WhatsApp. Just link me up and tell me your problem and I'll help you out. So this is the length. We need half of your waist. This is half of your waist. So we're going to fold it into two. This is 3 inches by half of your waist. And you're going to add 1 inch to it. If you want to know how to calculate it well, if you want to know how to calculate it very well, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Check it out how to sew a half elastic waistband. That place is well explained. The calculation is there. There's a calculation that I'm going to tell you how much you're going to leave at the back side so that you get the right fabric for the back for your elastic. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Do well and check it out and learn how to sew half waistband, half elastic waistband, half elastic waistband. I'm going to leave the link in the description box, but do well and check it out and learn how to do half elastic waistband. So you're going to fold ½ inch like this, then you're going to go around it. You can either go around it or you can either just deal with where the fusing is, and after that you continue doing the rest. So I'm going to fold it. This is how it's going to be. So this is the front. This is the front. You want to know the exact amount of fabric to leave at the back of your trouser for the elastic. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. I will give you all the calculation and the techniques that you need to fix waistband, a half elastic waistband. It's very, very simple and easy. So the elastic is supposed to be half of your waist, half of your actual waist, minus 1 inch or 1.5 or 2 inches. Yeah, so that when you fix the elastic, you're gonna fix it very well. So look at the way I'm doing right now. Just have to put it inward like this, in between the stiff. Then you top stitch at that part to hold it down. You can pin it, or you can just top stitch that part. Give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please do well and subscribe, like and share. I post videos every Saturdays and Wednesdays. So if I couldn't able to post this on Saturdays, I will definitely post this on Sunday. So it's important you click on notification bell so you're not gonna miss any of my tutorial. And please do well and tell a friend about Murai FC. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. You put the elastic in there, then you top stitch at that part. If you don't understand certain things, ask questions. If you are working on any design and you are into trouble, you're stuck, you don't know what to do, just link me up on my Facebook or my Instagram and or my WhatsApp. Then you tell me your problem, then I'll help you out to do whatever you are doing. So feel free and do what, tell a friend about Murai FC. So I'm gonna mark the middle of the elastic. I'm supposed to do that. So if you couldn't do that, there's no problem. Just have to come mark it here, and that will face the back seam. Please, if you have not subscribed yet, do well and subscribe. We're gonna learn so much stuff, so much things that we're gonna learn on my channel. It's my channel, it's your channel, it's their channel, it's everybody's channel, it's your friend to friend channel. So do well and support. So when you're fixing your elastic, you make sure that your elastic lay flat. Then you sew, don't rush it, just let it lay flat. You fold your ½ inch. Remember, we left ½ inch, so you gotta fold your ½ inch. Then you let your elastic lay flat. So we're gonna join the other side where the elastic is. Remember, we did a top stitch over there, so I'm just gonna double it because I've checked. Before that, you check and see that if you have your right measurement, and you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. You do the same thing to the other side. You can see there are two. So this is option. You can still do this one. You just have to sew in between. You stretch it like this. Like I said, I have a tutorial how to fix elastic waistband. So if you follow the same process, stretch it, then you sew at the middle of it, or you can leave it like that. You can see how beautiful it is. Very, very simple and easy. Do one, subscribe, like and share, and comment, ask questions. Murai FC, it is what it is. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. So when you measure like this, you're supposed to have your waist measurement, like it's supposed to be -1 or -1.5 from your waist measurement. When you measure it like this, so that when you wear it, it's gonna hold your waist firmly and nicely and beautiful. Thank you so much. God bless everybody.